Recently, we Japanese had a large disruption caused by an earthquake, and then tsunami, and finally an explosion of nuclear plant in Fukushima. Many supply chains stopped. So we recognize supply chain should be not only efficient but also robust with respect to such disruptions. Supply chain risk management, or SCRM in short, is a new area of supply chain management to cope with the supply chain disruption. This figure represents the change of the performance of supply chain before and after a disruption event. The action before the disruption is called proactive, while the action after the disruption is called response. Our aim is to use supply chain optimization models so that the supply chain becomes robust with respect to the disruption and recovers quickly after the disruption. The supply chain risk management has been becoming important recently. There are many reasons. The first one is the increase of disasters. These 10 years, we human beings encountered many disasters. Example of natural disasters are, of course, the earthquake, tsunami, and the non-natural, that means man-made disasters are SARS, or sibling, or COVID-19 recently. The other reasons are the trend in supply chain such as lean supply chain and globalization of supply chain. The lean system makes the inventory low, so includes vulnerability of the supply chain, while globalization makes the lead time longer and the trend of outsourcing makes the supply chain unstable. Two communities of business management and consulting are closely related to supply chain risk management. One is risk management, that is defined as the identification, assessment, and prioritization of risks. Other is the business continuity planning, whose objective is to write a thick manual. But unfortunately, a series of disasters in Japan proves that both did not work well, or useless. More important related area is the humanitarian logistics. Humanitarian logistics can be defined as a branch of logistics, which specializes in organizing the delivery and warehousing of supplies during natural disaster to the affected area and people. It is different from the usual, that means commercial logistics, with respect to the following points. It is decentralized and there are many players such as government, self-defense force, NGOs, and no supply chain management unit, nor traditional staffs. Everything is ad hoc. No performance measure, such as fairness, speed, etc. No information and communication strategy. We can use optimization techniques to the supply chain risk management. Basically, we can apply all the supply chain optimization models using what-if analysis. For proactive decisions, strategic and tactical models are useful. For response decisions, we use operational models such as scheduling, transportation, and vehicle routing models. If you want to model both decisions, we need to use the framework of stochastic programming, in which decisions before the disruption is modeled as here and now variables, while decisions after the disruption is modeled as recourse variables. We have developed many supply chain optimization systems. We are now extending them for the supply chain risk management. For example, logistic network design is extended using stochastic and robust optimization framework. Safety stock allocation model is extended by incorporating sourcing decisions. We are also developing quick and dirty solution system for the vehicle routing problem without using any information technologies. With such non-IT system can be used in humanitarian logistics for last mile delivery. Anyway, much remains to be done in this area. Thank you for your attention.